Welcome to A Moment in Time with Taylor. I am here with a book. So I said I was going to do ASMR tonight on my last broadcast, and I apologize. I'm not able to do it because I don't have the necessary materials. I have to figure out how to make a picture plane, so maybe I'll do a scope tomorrow. Hey Donna, you were the first comment to the broadcast coming in on Periscope. That makes me so happy. Um, I have to make a picture plane, so I might do a scope of me putting one of those together, kind of building my own tomorrow. We'll see. And by tomorrow, I actually mean today because it's actually 1 o'clock in the morning here on February 18th, 2018. So it's actually Sunday now. Hi, Eunice and Sonam and James and Mark. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys for telling me about that. Eunice, I just saw your comment on my YouTube video from like 2 weeks ago, right before this broadcast. You were like, hey, you want to go to dinner? And I was like, I never even saw this. I love it. Hi, Kyle. Hello, everyone. Good morning, Sonam. We're going to read more of Tim Ferriss's book, Tribe of Mentors. We are almost halfway through this book. We're on page 232, and the way we're running it is we're just kind of reading through the table of contents and reading through the different mentors that are here. So Tim Ferriss is an author, and you made me something. What do you mean you made me something? Yes, I want to go to dinner. Can we go to dinner right now? Because I'm hungry. What do you want? I'm pretty flexible with what we can eat because I like Indian food. I could go Indian food right now. I could go for pasta. We could do Italian. We could do sushi. I mean, what are you into, Eunice? What are you feeling? Let's do this. Where do I get my energy? Naps, sleeping, drinking water, doing yoga, being happy, positive, surrounding myself with positive, like-minded, energetic individuals like Dan on Fleek, who just entered the broadcast at the perfect time. How have your energy levels been, James? How are you feeling? Dan is our #1 sponsor for the last 30 days, and we are, I think, like 400 something dollars away from our $5,000 goal for the last 30 days, and he's played a huge role in that. So thank you, Dan. What do you mean super hearts LOL? Pasta or chocolate bacon unicorn? Chocolate bacon unicorn. Oh my god, yes! I could totally go for some unicorn meat right now. Hi, Al. Did I say hi? Hi, 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 hi. Pretty good? Good, James. See? You don't even have to ask because you have it too. You still got it. Agno 3X. Why am I not reading that right? 3X. Agnox? Agnox? I don't know. Hi, Agno. I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you on Twitch. Chocolate bacon unicorn. Exactly right. Chocolate bacon unicorn meat. Al's inviting his followers and retweeting on Twitter, so I should probably talk about the book. It's a compilation of interviews that he did with, I don't know, maybe 80 different individuals. I'm not going to sit here and count them. Hi, Ed. But what I'm doing is reading through them and just stopping at the names that I recognize. So I'm going to pick up with where we are now, which is Brene Brown, and I don't recognize that name. So what I'm going to do is the last one we read was Bear Grylls, the guy from Man vs. Wild, and Ed, you are my favorite mentor. Yes, yes, Al, thank you for sharing this. Doe, good morning, good morning. Yes, you love Tim Ferriss. I also enjoy Tim Ferriss. I like his book 4 Hour Workweek. That's my favorite of his works that I've read thus far. I've read Tools of Titans, and now I'm reading Tribe of Mentors, and I still say 4 Hour Workweek is my top recommendation. If you're going to read one of his books, read that one first, and then you can decide if you want to read any of the others. So, as a reward for you guys being here live on Twitch, YouTube, and Periscope, you can type into the comments a name if you recognize a name and you want to hear what they answered some of the interview questions about. If you want to know what they said, I'll stop and I'll read them. Otherwise, I'm just going to stop on the ones that I recognize. Yes, Al, 4 Hour Workweek. Doe needs someone to help her get out of bed, and good morning. Good morning. Ed's really good at that. Ed, will you get Doe out of bed? I'm writing a book, 3 Hour Workweek. There you go, Dan. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, Brene Brown, Leo Babauta. Just trying to read the names is fun sometimes. See, look, Al's helping too. Look, see? We got the whole dream team here to get you up. Mike D, Esther Dyson, Kevin Kelly, Ashton Kutcher. I know that one. So I'm going to go to Ashton Kutcher on page 250. Doe, what do you have to do today? What do you have? Why do you even have to get out of bed? Let's find some reason here. Hi Asha, how are you? Oh, I should have gone live on Instagram too. Oh well. Whoa, Ed, we jinxed. Sorry, am I yelling? I'm yelling. Let's turn this down. We're yelling. We're yelling, 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 yelling. Ah, wow. Okay, a little bit. Just okay, okay. How's that? Can you still hear me? No work, retired week. There you go, Donna. So just stay in bed if you want. Don't need to get out of bed for scoping. Um, I would say you don't have to get out of bed for scoping. This is why you're my favorite mentor. Jinx mentors. M. Goog, thanks. I'm glad you're good. Asha, I'm good too. Let's read how Ashton Kutcher is feeling. Here's a quote. He says, "Be polite, on time, and work really fucking hard until you're talented enough to be blunt, a little late, and take vacations. And even then, be polite." Hey Sabrina, how are you tonight? She just wants to see you. Okay, if anyone else tells me that they're naked on these broadcasts, all right. Ashton Kutcher is a prominent actor. Why don't I have this down here? Why don't I bring it up here? Kieran, thank you for the super hearts. Helping me get to my goal of $5,000 for the last 30 days. We have a little ways to go. We're at least $400 away from that goal. So every super heart helps. Thank you so much, Kieran. I'm not deaf from the music. I had the music really quietly in my ears, actually. Oh, good. Thank you, Sabrina. Hug emojis. You sense a block. Thank you for the super hearts, Sabrina. You're fully clothed, Asha. I'm good. Oh, you put clothes on it. I'm very happy to hear this. Um, don't, I'm not gonna block you. Dan is completely clothed. I'm loving this. I love it. I love that you guys are all wearing clothes. I'm also fully clothed. This is good. We're all doing well. Okay. We know who Ashton Kutcher is. Oh, interesting. Here's a good one. Richie Bag of Donuts. I like your name. Yeah, these are sponsorships for the last 30 days. Technically, they're not donations. They're not like tax write-offs. It's not a not-for-profit organization. I have to report it as income and pay income tax on it. So it's income. It's like payments rather than. I just don't like to call it donations because I don't want to imply that you can write it off on your taxes. You're in a swimsuit, Swagger. I love it, dude. What's mine say? Sweet. What's mine say? What does the other one say? Awesome? Wicked? I can't remember now. You got your name up? Yes, Wolf Poopy, hello. What's the title of the book? It's called Tribe of Mentors. It's in the broadcast title. Is this the real vegan dough in the chat? Yeah, there's the real vegan dough is here, yes. And your girlfriend Sodom is here too. And my girlfriend Eunice. Hey, I can't stay long. I'm in Brisbane. Oh, okay, Sean, thanks for popping in. It's always good to see you. Thank you. Kieran, wait, Heinz, do you know who Wolf Poopy is? Who's Wolf Poopy? Wolf Poopy is here, and I think Heinz might know who they are. Sweet and dude. Oh yeah, dude. What does mine say? Sweet. I'm glad that I'm here too, Wolf Poopy. I'm glad that you came back, and I'm glad that Kieran is supporting the channel with all these super hearts to make this possible. And he's totally an awesome stream boss. And I'm gonna put up a heart race. Where's my bio? Living in Vegas? I don't know. I'm new to Twitch. Teach me things. Did I mess something up? Hi, Las Vegas. I'm in New York. You know who's the poopy? Dan, who's the poopy? Wolf Poopy. Who's Wolf Poopy? Sonam had, see, Sonam, you had Swagger worried sick. I'm good. I'm good, Sean. I'm good. I'm talking a little bit louder than necessary, but boom! Yes! Wait, why is your name escaping me right now? You just sent me super hearts. Sabrina! I was gonna say Samantha. I don't know why. Yes, Princess Sabrina. All hail the princess. Princess of Hearts. Coming in hot. We got Eunice, Al, Doe. Who's this? Do I recognize you? Hello. Ed, Heinz. You'll never out a fellow troll. Not sure she said poopy enough. Poopy, poopy, and a little bit more poopy. You liked my scope from Egypt? Thank you, Richie. Thank you, thank you. I liked Egypt as well. You're from Rhode Island. Nice. Northeastern. So what do you mean, where's my bio? There's no bio on Twitch? I guess I'll have to work on that. I'm sorry. I am a certified Hatha yoga teacher. I do 3 hours of live content every single day. Oh, bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Merci beaucoup. You live to make people say poopy. Well, I love it. That's, as long as you're clear about what your intentions are in life, you can be successful. All right, so they asked Ashton Kutcher, what is the book you've given most as a gift and why? Or what are 1 to 3 books that have greatly influenced your life? You're not sure who Wolf Poopy is? Okay, well, we're gonna find out. I think I know them. I assume. I might not. I moved out here for work, landed a job working for the state 15 years ago. For Las Vegas. Interesting. Okay, what do you do for the state? All right, so his book, The Happiest Baby on the Block by Harvey Karp. If you want to be a hands-on parent and also have some version of a career, this book is gold. I usually send it with another book called The Sleep Easy Solution, written by Jennifer Waldberger and Jill Spivak. The brainy book I seem to be sharing or talking about the most lately is Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari. The more that I study people and the way systems work, the more I realize that it's all made up. It's easy to spout philosophies or quote books, well-known people, or doctrines, as if they're somehow of more credence than others, but the deeper you dig, the more you realize we're all just standing on piles of collective fiction. This book does a great job of illustrating that point. Oh, Ashton, what? Is Ashton like, should he be in our friends group? I didn't know Ashton Kutcher. He plays a bunch of dumb idiot roles. I didn't think that he was smart. Sorry, Ashton, but I didn't know you were smart. It sounds like you might be actually kind of smart. You work for the Department of Forestry. What is that? What do you do? What's your actual job at the Department of Forestry? Okay. I like this. I'll read this one too. He's legit intelligent, right? Yeah, Wolf Poopy said he's actually a really bright guy. I love it. Let's get him on the show, you guys. I didn't know that we liked Ashton Kutcher like that. Hare Krishna. Watch some interviews with him on YouTube. Oh my god, do I have a new mentor? Ashton Kutcher, are you my new friend? This is awesome. Nick! Get Ashton Kutcher. Nick BG50, who just came in the broadcast, he went to Egypt with me and Sonam and Dan, who are all here. All 3 of us, or 4 of us, went to Egypt together, and Nick got Andy Dick to come on my show Split Screen before, and you can check that out on my YouTube channel. If you look at my playlist with interviews, Split Screen, special guests, you'll see him on there. It was Christmas with Andy Dick, and now I'm going to ask Nick to get Ashton Kutcher on the show because Nick is the celebrity liaison to Femme Yoga. Wolf Poopy, thank you for the super hearts! Okay, we're getting closer and closer to our goal. All right. So, how has a failure or apparent failure set you up for later success? Do you have a favorite failure of yours? And Ashton Kutcher says, when I was 18, I went to jail and was charged for a 3rd-degree burglary felony offense. The shame of that event pushed me to prove to everyone who judged me that I wasn't that guy. Because of this event, I took risks that I would never have taken otherwise because I knew that the low of failure would never match the low of shame. It's a big step up from Andy Dick. It's all a matter of perception, I suppose. It's easy to judge people who we don't know. If you could have a gigantic billboard with anywhere with anything on it, what would it say and why? And I'm gonna read your comment in a second. And Ashton Kutcher says, shit or get off the pot. You like Andy Dick, Wolf Poopy? Too many people are waiting to get shit set up just right so they can do the thing they're gonna do. It's time. Or, quote, posting about it isn't doing anything. It's just like talk. It's cheap. Too many people think they're supporting a cause, and the only thing they're doing is posting about it on social media. We just talked about this with Wolf Puppy. Oh my god, now I'm gonna call her Wolf Poopy. Mike, what's up? What's up? What's up? Last night was beer night. You missed it. I'm sorry, but cheers to you with my water. Doing something is doing something. Everything else is just talk. Hi, Katie. Just talking about going to an A-lister in Hollywood. Big Andy Dick fan. You're not a big Andy Dick fan, Heinz. I know you. Kind of. Open Wolf Poopy. Wolf Poopy. Oh, I thought maybe they were the stream boss. Wolf Poopy is here, I think. I'm pretty sure. They sent super hearts. Okay, so Jay works for the Department of Forestry in Las Vegas. Nevada. And it says he surveys the land and the mountain areas for controlled burns, tags wildlife, make sure wildlife fencing is up and strong, so on. Interesting. Actually sounds useful. Can I call you Jonam from now on? Hi, Katie. I always tell people to shit, but never to get off the pot. Just continuously keep going. Okay. In the last 5 years, what new belief, behavior, or habit has most improved your life? And can you just cover up your ears for this really quick? Just cover them. You're covering your track signs. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the support. Ashton Kutcher says, I finally started to value sleep. I've realized that if I don't sleep responsibly, I'm performing below optimal state in nearly every aspect of life. Thank you, Sonam, for the chocolatey super hearts. Totally helping me get to my goals. Pebble Dashing Talk. What? Pebble Dashing Talk. Sorry, but I have the market corner on Sonam troll accounts. Don't challenge them. Can you have Sonam explain who Tronum is? What? Ashton speaks. I must listen. Ed, are you triggered? Never include my name with an eggplant emoji, please. Nope, that's not it. Do I have it? Did I leave it downstairs? Did I lose the eggplant in last night's festivities? Where is it? Why is it not in here? I don't know what happened to the eggplant after last night's scope, but... Oh, there it is. Eggplant victory! Wolf puppy. I mean, wolf poopy. Eggplant emoji. Boom. Gotcha. It's mine. Okay. Here we go. You hate when you lose your eggplant? Yeah, me too. That was the first time it happened for me. When you feel overwhelmed or unfocused or have lost your focus temporarily, what do? Doe is like, I left, but then I saw eggplant, so I came back. So this is what Ashton Kutcher says when he feels overwhelmed or unfocused. Take a walk or run, have sex, or eat. Then I make lists. See, Nick was just listening to an interview with Ashton on a podcast last night. Nick, I'm having a whole epiphany that Ashton Kutcher is smart and he should be friends with us and he should be on the channel and he should be one of our mentors. Only Dan and Wolf Puppy knows who I am. Dan, I feel like we should be able to figure this out. It's got to be Asif, right? Because it says, like, take that, Asif, in the description, and Asif isn't here. Asif was here with Wolf Poopy last night, and Wolf Poopy was like, Asif, check my description, so I don't know. Hello, Jesus Lopez Soli, how are you? Jesus, it's that man again! Hello! And I hope you're not having any more weird dreams about your sister. Walk, have sex, eat. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. What else? What more could you want from life, right? And then make lists, which I like the list part too. It's like torture? This is like torture? Do you want me to send you the taco? With yoga, do you have a stomach workout as well? A stomach workout? Your stomach is not a muscle. It's, well, I mean, maybe it is. It's like smooth muscle. It's an organ for digestion, so you don't really work out your stomach. Like, just like you wouldn't really work out your spleen or your liver or your kidneys or your intestines or anything like that. Thankfully, but I did have one about being bitten by dogs. Oh, I'm sorry. That doesn't sound very enjoyable. Ashley, thank you for the super hearts. Torture equals ASMR scopes. No. Okay. Generally, the cure for feeling overwhelmed is getting to a state of appreciation. Walking helps you appreciate the world around you. Running helps you appreciate oxygen, health, life. Sex, I mean, come on, it's sex. Food is really just to make sure that you aren't hangry. You're trying to improve flexibility? Good. You work out your liver a lot? Yeah. Ashton has a 160 IQ? Why don't you want the taco? I don't understand. Yep. I'm pretending regular hearts are super hearts. It's working. Thank you, Dan. I love these. Thanks for the super hearts, Dan. Thanks for 1,411 super hearts. Donna said, Ashton has a 160 IQ and a nice bod. And making lists brings organization to the chaos and generally turns big things into little actionable things. I am not smoking crack. No. Nope. Not at the moment. That was yesterday's scope. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I like to make lists. I have a list on Todoist. I use a list to keep track of my yoga poses with my new Ashtanga practice. And yeah, lists are awesome. I have the SWOT like we talked about last night, and my KPIs, which are also like a list. I have my list of books that I've read and a list of books to read. I don't even know what to say. Nice guns, thank you. I'm pretty sure my IQ is like 35. Why isn't that working, Doe? I'm like mad at her for wait, well, who, this person? No, you are a mod. It wasn't working last night for anyone either. I don't know why. You've been able to block in the past. I do not speak English, but I follow you with fondness. Well, thank you. Thank you. I only speak English, so thank you. And we already read the other advice. So now let's see who's next in the book. Wait, no, I'm clicking buttons. Look how big my hair is. Weird. I know. I don't know. Moderation doesn't seem to be working. I know you follow me with fondness. I heard you the first time. Please don't spam the chat. Don't block. What do you mean? Can you follow? You don't speak English. Why would I follow you? I don't understand this. Okay, let's move on. So Ashton Kutcher, if you hear a name that you want me to read, just let me know and we'll read their interview as well. Brandon Stanton, Jerome Jar or Jare. I'm not selling anything. I'm not looking for payment for the taco. I'm just trying to send you something so you stop crying. Forest One. Can somebody go on Twitch and block Forest One, please? Oh, geez. Forest, will you focus on the book, please? Fedor Hulse. Sonam, thank you. Thank you. Eric Reipert. Sharon Salzberg. That sounds familiar. Sharon Salzberg? Who's that? Page 272. Orgy Porgy. I definitely remember Orgy Porgy, Danny. And Danny, thank you for going into Chad's broadcast earlier when he was DJing and supporting him. I really appreciate that. All right, so this is a quote that says, "You do not have to earn love. You simply have to exist. Because you're all worthy of being loved," right? So Sharon Salzberg has played a crucial role in bringing meditation and mindfulness practices to the West and mainstream culture since 1974 when she first began teaching. This scope has a lot of mentors already that inspire you. Thank you, Asha. So who are some of your mentors in this broadcast? I would presume, and you can tell me if I'm not one of the mentors, but I would presume you mean me and Sonam. Anyone else? Swegger wants to know, how can he earn your love, Sonam? She is the co-founder of the Insight Meditation Society and the author of 10 books, including the New York Times bestseller Real Happiness. That's why I know her. Boom. Sharon Salzberg. That's why she sounds familiar, because I have her on my to be read list. See, we talked about lists. Me, Sonam, yes. Sonam loves all. Is that true? Wait, not this one. This one. Dan, Nick, yay! South Jersey Broker, yes! Swegger, oh, Swegger, you have to fight Nick. That's what Sonam says. I don't know if you guys have each other blocked or if you could see each other's comments or what. Swegger's like, you forgot someone. Bobby Bicker, yeah. She's not here, but she's cool. I like Bobby. She's an amazingly talented artist. And I love her accent. So presumptuous. My mentor is David Slack. David Slack. Who's David Slack? Did I say that name already? Yes, Wolfooby's like, I'm following everyone in this broadcast. This is fun. I want pasta. Can we talk about that? Okay, I know a lot about meditation personally. I feel like I always just feel like the only thing there is to learn about meditation is, one, that it's very effective at a lot of different benefits, and two, that you just have to do it every day as often as possible. Your mentor is the Mr. Stone DJ man. Who's David Slack so rude? What? I'm not being rude. I'm inquisitive. I'm inquiring further into your statement because I'm interested in you because interest is a positive emotion, which I learned about from another book called Positivity by Barbara Fredrickson. I'm hot. It's too much. We need to cool it down. Can you guys just stop being so hot? Did that sounded weird. We're just gonna That DJ was amazing though. Yes. I made him leave now. Who? Who did I make leave? Eat a carrot. I want a carrot. Who made who leave? Oh, this is actually not bad advice. I'll read this part. Okay. When you feel overwhelmed or unfocused, what do you do? David Slack, I made him leave? What, was he in the broadcast? Wait, I thought he was in the book. Who? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult someone who was here. I'm like, who is that? Sonam is encouraging violence. We should block her. You know, that's not a bad point. It's not a bad point. You want hummus? Do you want my bean hummus from last night, Wolf Poopy? I didn't eat any more of it after that broadcast. When you feel overwhelmed or unfocused, what do you do? Hi, Alexis! And Sharon Salzberg says, I stop and ask myself, what do you need right now in order to be happy? Do you need anything other than what is happening right now in order to be happy? That orients me right away toward what I care about. I also try to remember to breathe. I've seen that if I feel overwhelmed, I freeze and my breath gets quite shallow. Just breathe is also something I say to myself if I feel chaotic. Or I shift my attention to feel my feet against the ground. Mostly we tend to think of our consciousness residing up in our heads, behind our eyes. What I've learned I have to do is start by gently bringing my energy down so I'm feeling my feet from my feet. Try it. It's a little weird at first, but consciousness doesn't have to be seen as limited to our heads, peering out at the world disconnected. The more my awareness can pervade my body, the more I remember to breathe. The more focused I naturally become. Hey, Dove. That's perfect, though. I love that. Can you just go live naked from your bed and that will be your title? F off and yeah, just F off, actually. I thought you were telling them to go lay down in silence and dark. F off and lay down. Okay, yeah, so that person that you were talking about is definitely not in the book, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult them. I was learning about parrots from the cop that's a sock. I love Sock Cop. You keep your conscience, not your conscious, your actual conscience, like your knowledge of right and wrong. When I was I experiencing presence when my toes were ASMR vibrating? Yes. Franklin Leonard. Again, if you hear a name that you want me to read, just go ahead and type it into the comments. Peter Goober. Greg Norman. I don't know, Dub. What's a group of parrots called? A squall? Daniel Eck. Strauss Zelnick. Steve Jurvetson. Tony Hawk. Let's go check out Tony Hawk, 298. Oh my god, you're a real person. A group of parrots is a company. I haven't heard you say Sonam yet. Hey, what's good, fam? Bless up. Hi, Missile Boy, what's up? Hello, Killicam on Twitch. Hello. Hello, hello. All right, this quote says, skateboarding can change the world. Enjoy the ride. Tony Hawk, come on. I don't know if I'm going to want to read any of this, but let's see. Pinball. He loves good vintage pinball machines. And he doesn't want to keep himself so busy that he misses out on the small yet hugely important moments with his family. To stay present and make yourself available to your loved ones instead of chasing every business opportunity and keeping yourself constantly distracted with work, skating, or travel. Tony Hawk is lame. What did you ask me, Deb? A group of parrots is called a pandemonium. Apparently it's called a company, which is boring. Am I getting snow? Yeah, a little bit. Tony Hawk is better than Buddha. Great advice, Tony. Thanks, mate. These are cash cannons. Do we need to shoot off the cash cans? I don't think so. We're only at 7,278. Tony Hawk's biggest achievement was making skateboarding popular on PlayStation. Actually, yeah, that's basically what this says. Hey, Apple Pro, what's up? Success should not be measured by financial gain. True success is doing something you love for a living. Learn every aspect of your chosen field or craft, as it will give you an advantage over any competitors and set you up for more, often better, job opportunities. I don't agree with you, Tony. I think that we're going to move on. Am I going to see Black Panther? It's an amazing movie, just saw it. I'm not really big into movies, so I probably won't see it. I don't even know what it's about, but I've heard that it's a big deal. That's about as into pop culture as I typically get involved. But if it's about something that I'd actually be interested in, I'll totally go see it. I just figured if it's that many people are interested in it, I probably don't care. Liv Bory, Annie Mist, whoa, I can't even read that. Poristotier, Mark Bell, oh my god, stop. Ed Cohn, Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio, why does that sound familiar? I almost wonder if he was in the Tools of Titans book. Some of these people might have been in that book. 321. Hey, Pac fan. Black Panther is a superhero movie. Yeah, totally. A superhero? Oh yeah, no. That's exactly the kind of thing I would not watch. You guys can watch it though. I won't buy one of the tickets and make it sell out, so you'll be able to go see it. Many people are successful but not rich. Yeah, it's all a matter of definitions. How do you define success? Thank you, Sabrina, for all the hearts. Who's this here? Who's this? This kind of looks like my friend's cakes that she decorates. Eunice, Dan. Is this a wolf taking a poop? Swagger. Heinz, thanks for the hearts. You're trying to read, stop interrupting. Okay. Ray Dalio. Quote, it says, think for yourself while being radically open-minded. I can dig that. I don't hate that. Do I know where is Finland? On a map, I don't know that I could identify Finland, actually. I think it's some, like, north of Europe, but I mean, I know it's in Europe technically, but it's, like, north of the main of the UK, I think, but I have no idea. Black Panther is a Marvel movie. Thank you, Kyle. These are my sponsors from the last 30 days. I don't believe in superheroes. She works with logic and reason only, not imaginary powers. Doe, you totally get me. I love you. The limo driver today to the airport said Black Panther was amazing. He made me want to see it. Go see it, Ed, and that way I don't have to. I don't think I would have to anyway. Finland is north, yes. Yes. Scandinavian country. Let's pull up a map and see if I can identify Finland. Finland, come to me. I was having fun doing this. Let's see, maps.google.com. I'll put it on satellite so I don't have labels. Wait, will it have labels anyway? If I zoom out, like, boom, 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 all the way. Wait, I don't want to look. Satellite. Don't tell me what country. Okay. Let's look. It's long and thin. Does that help? No. But, well, yeah, it helps a lot, actually, because I was going to pick something that's not long and thin at all. Do I have... Can I do this? There we go. Wait. Okay, we're good. So, here, I don't know what this thing about space is on the side. So I would have guessed, do we zoom in more? It's northeast of Europe. Oh, okay, it's like over here. Is it this thing? Oh no, we have labels! I don't have labels, I still can't find it. Where is it? Is it over here? Oh my god, that's Finland? What in the world? You guys, let's learn about this right now. Are you kidding me? This? Yeah, no, I was thinking like this thing, something over here, maybe something here, maybe that. Yeah, this thing is massive. This is Finland? You guys, I didn't know that. I didn't know Sweden was so big either. Holy crap. The whole thing. Norway, all this stuff, it's huge. Look how tiny the little shrimpy UK is. A little shrimp. Yeah, like France, but even the stuff puts France to shame. Holy crap. I'm learning a lot right now. Oh, and then Nick has to go and make it into a perverted joke. Well, welcome to Fem Yoga. And Eunice went for it as well. Well, I'm glad that you're all a bunch of pervs. And Eunice, thank you for representing for the women and proving that it's not just men that are pervs. Women can be just as perverted. It's cute. It's like you looking at USA on the map. Do I like anime? I actually do kind of like anime. I don't really watch it anymore, but when I was younger, I used to watch them. I would watch it in Japanese and read all the subtitles in English. Oh, J Fro, thank you for following me on Twitch. I know, they're disgusting, right, Swigger? Hello, Heinz. I think, were you the first? No, I think One Inch Johnson was here earlier, but hi, Heinz, on YouTube. Ice Bank Mice Elf. Oh no, what did I just say? Okay, well, luckily I said it kind of spaced out, so it wasn't so bad. No, 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 you that, okay? Chief C503 wants to get blocked on Twitch. If anyone wants to go block him, that would be cool. All right, so Ray Dalio is the founder, chair, and co-chief investment officer at Bridgewater Associates, a global leader in institutional portfolio management and the largest hedge fund in the world. Hey, Zach. I know where Alaska is. One Inch Johnson is here right now. What? What does that mean? One Inch Johnson, are you here on YouTube? Are you in Periscope? Who are you? What? Bridgewater is known for its culture of radical transparency, which includes encouraging dissent, openly airing disagreements, and recording all meetings. Oh, that's Ed? Oh, One Inch Johnson is Ed. Right. Oh, Swagger's like right here. And then this person just says sex. One Inch Johnson, what a name. Yeah, and he's a regular viewer too. Please stop. What? I actually like this radical transparency thing. I would like to kind of have a company once I have people that are actually needing to work together and interact to have kind of openly airing disagreements. I would call them arguments, like the book that we just read recently, The Art of the Argument by Stefan Molyneux. I don't know where that book is now, but it's right here. You guys can't see it. Okay, just take my word for it. Not many trolls over here. No, are you the only one on YouTube, Heinz? I'm not your baby, Uzendal, but I am good. How are you? His estimated net worth is nearly $17 billion. Along with Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, Ray has signed, quote, the Giving Pledge, committing half of his net wealth to charity over the course of his lifetime. Dang. Heinz is just hanging out by himself on YouTube. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. That's fine. Doe prefers a mass debate. Okay. Wait, mass debate? I hate you. I hate you. The airing of the grievances. Why do I even read the comments out loud? I'm going to stop. Oh, God. Whoa, some of his recommendations. I don't know how I feel about this, dude. Oh, a pocket notepad to jot down good ideas when they come to me. That's actually really good. You can get 4 little tiny notebooks at Walmart for $1. Although I used to carry one around with me, but I don't think I do anymore. Now I just use my phone, but frickin' Doe. Oh my, Nick, don't laugh at her joke. It was terrible. Sometimes you imagine people catching fire? What do you mean, Alan? Are you imagining me catching fire right now? Hi, Ulf. Learn to meditate. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. In the last 5 years, what new belief, behavior, or habit has most improved your life? And Ray Dalio, $17 billion net worth guy, says the belief that I'm at a stage in life when making others successful without me is the most important thing I can do. Boom. That's it. Okay. Ray Dalio. I'm going to end this broadcast in a little while and go eat. Boom. Yes, Kieran. Heinz keeps trying to send hearts on YouTube. I totally know that pain. I do that sometimes in chats. Do you guys ever do, like, even in Instagram, like on like a DM? Like tapping the screen? Like, no. It doesn't work like that. Although you can send hearts on Instagram chats, just one, but I do it on WhatsApp, Twitter, doesn't matter. My friend had a baby today. They named him, no. Dub? No. Okay, Doe is going to shower. She got out of bed! Victory. And it's all thanks to you guys, so congratulations. You're welcome, Doe. You do it on YouTube? What, you shower on YouTube? Or you try to tap hearts on YouTube. Okay, well, also subscribe to Vegan Doe's YouTube channel so you can watch her shower live because she'll be on YouTube doing that. You'll pick me up at 8 and we'll get chocolate bacon unicorn. 8 a.m., I hope? Or do you mean 1:58, like 7 minutes from now? All right, Jacqueline Navagratz, Brian Koppelman, Stuart Brand, Sarah Elizabeth Lewis. She said, thanks, you guys bored me out of bed. Don't call me an idiot, Anthony. That's rude. I'm gonna block you. You're welcome, Deb. I know it was all thanks to me. You're welcome. I'm glad that I bored you. It wasn't me. It was Tim Ferriss. Okay. Sarah, did I read that? Sarah Elizabeth Lewis, Gaber Mate, Steve Case, Linda Rottenberg. Ooh, that's a tough name to have. Rottenberg? Tommy Vidor. Larry King. I know him. I don't think I'm a fan of his, but let's check him out. 357. Oh, what? Clicking buttons. Stop that. Okay. A quote from Larry King. You learn the secret of this business, which is there is no secret. Be yourself. Larry King has been dubbed the most remarkable talk show host on TV ever by TV Guide and master of the mic by Time Magazine. He's done more than 50,000 interviews throughout his half-century in broadcasting, including exclusive sit-downs with every U.S. president since Gerald Ford. Okay, fine. Okay, Heinz. He's lonely on YouTube, so he's coming back over to Periscope. Oh, what? This is dumb. It's just like a long anecdote. All right, Asha, I hope you have a good day too. Thanks for being here, and thank you for the super hearts. Help me reach my goals, and just let me know what kind of content you like the most, how I can just keep increasing the value and the quality of the channel for you guys who support the channel financially. There's nothing. There's nothing here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure he has a lot to teach us, but it's not in this book. All right. Muna Abul Suleiman. Sam Harris. Who's Sam Harris? Oh, Sam Harris was in his other book, and people were like, you would like Sam Harris. But I'm thinking, I don't know if that's true. Oh, smack him in the jar again. You didn't notice that? Ed, I told you that days ago. Hi, Shady. You've been in the jar since... It might have just been yesterday, actually. It might have been, I think, after you sent... No, you were back in the jar, like, I don't know, days ago. You love Sam Harris, Swagger? Nasty Nate Doggy says Sam Harris is great. Okay, let's read about him. He has a quote that says, "No society in human history ever suffered because its people became too reasonable." That sounds logical. You just noticed it, Ed? But did you see my message to you about it? And I said, you're back in the jar again. Hi, Lise. Why is no one sleeping? Okay. Sam Harris received a degree in philosophy from Stanford University and a PhD in neuroscience from UCLA. He also hosts the popular podcast, Waking Up with Sam Harris. USATalkMoney.com. Is that Sam Harris? I have a friend that's new to Periscope. Can you shout her out? Maybe. Walaikum salam. Yeah, but I didn't connect it at the time. Okay. All right. So what did you think I was talking about? Definitely check him out. Good video on YouTube where he talks about free will. Oh, okay. Cool, Nate. Thank you. I appreciate that on Twitch. In Cold Blood by Truman Capote. It's a pretty good, I think that's a pretty interesting book, but I don't understand how that really helps your life at all. He recommends that book. He has a sleeve for his computer, which he likes. It's called MacBook Sleeve Case by Waterfield Designs for $69. Okay. Oh, we already read that. Oh, okay, no. So that quote that he said, and then he says, as a species, we live in perpetual choice between conversation and violence. This is like what we were talking about in the book, The Art of the Argument. So it's very important that we keep making sense to one another. Only a commitment to honest reasoning can allow us to cooperate with billions of strangers in an open-ended way. And this is why dogmatism and dishonesty are not merely intellectual problems, but social ones as well. When we fail to reason honestly, we've lost our connection to the world and to one another. He's had one of his most favorite things that he's learned in the last 5 years is what a podcast is and how to do podcasts. Hi, Kiros, because he is able to connect with awesome people all around the world, and that's what we do here, and I love that too. I totally identify with him on that. Don't worry about what you're going to do with the rest of your life. Just find a profitable and interesting use for the next 3 to 5 years. Boom. I like that advice quite a bit. Become better at saying no to things. And yeah, okay. When you feel overwhelmed or unfocused, what do? This is great. Whenever I feel overwhelmed, I complain to my wife about it. After listening patiently for about 30 seconds, she generally tells me to shut the fuck up. Then I meditate or work out. Dan says all he does on Periscope is connect with trolls. I love how his wife just tells him to STFU. Okay. I like it. Maurice Ashley. Okay, whoever we pick next is going to be my last one. Maurice Ashley, Danny Meyer, John Arnold, Mr. Money Mustache, David Lynch, Nick Szabo, John Call, Dara Torres, Dan Gable. Dan Gable? Who's Dan Gable? Is he like a reporter or something? Oh, wait, is he an ESPN dude? Who's Dan Gable? Some kind of coach or something? Wrestling. Yeah, no, he's a wrestler. No mind. I just know the name, but I don't care what he has to say because I don't want to be good at wrestling. Caroline Paul, Darren. Yeah, oh, I'm going to shout out Sonam. Yes, there you go, Swagger. I did that for you. Mr. Money Mustache. I don't know. Do you want me to read that one? I mean, we can read it if you want. Have I ever listened to or read Alan Watts? Yes, Nate, I have. I'm not a huge fan of his, but I am familiar with some of his work. Not very familiar though. I'm open to what you want to share with me. Sonam 108, the person we've been talking about a lot during this broadcast, and the girl who came with me to Egypt, she is currently reading a book by him on her Periscope, like right now. I mean, she did like 4 broadcasts about it this morning. She'll probably do more in the next, coming weeks. So feel free to check it out. I was like, no, it sounds ridiculous. Mr. Money Mustache. Okay. Darren Aronofsky, Evan Williams, Bram Cohen, Chris Anderson, Neil Gaiman. I've met Sonam in real life. Yeah, we went to Egypt together. What are you talking about? Bruce, please don't say that. You'll get blocked. Michael Gervais, Temple Grandin, Kelly Slater, Katrine Tanya Davios Datir, Matthew Fraser, Adam Fisher, Asia Tyler, Laura Walker, Terry Laughlin, Mark Benioff, Marie Forleo, Drew Houston, Scott Belsky, Tim McGraw, Munib Ali. Oh my god, Dan, you're totally trolling. Neil Stevenson, Craig Newmark, Steven Pinker, Gretchen Rubin, Whitney Cummings. We're not even going to have anyone else to read. I don't know who these people are. Rick Rubin, Ryan Shea, Ben Silberman, Vlad Zamfir, Zuko Wilcox, Stephanie McMahon, Peter Attia. Okay, I recognize Steve Aoki, but let me just read the rest because there's only a few left. Ed, I couldn't agree with you more. You're speaking my language right now. It was more fun than it sounds. Oh, there you go, Dan. Yes. It wasn't as fun as it seems. It was more fun. You're drafting a letter to Tim Ferriss. Yeah, this is exactly what I mean about these types of books that he writes. Jim Lohr, Daniel Negrinu, Jocko Willink. Are there two Jockos in here? What in the world? Robert Rodriguez, Kristen Ulmer, and Yuval Noah Harari. Even Hamji would be better for this one. So I don't know anyone but Steve Aoki, so let's go with that. Whitney Cummings sounds familiar. Let's do 482 and 519. 482. It's all just name dropping to make money, basically. Daniel Negreanu is a professional poker player. Should we read his, Ed? We can. Steve Aoki. Okay, I'll put this here. Stephanie McMahon is Vince McMahon's daughter from WWE. Should we read hers? $500 to put name in book. Alright, so Whitney Cummings. She has a quote that says, "Most likely the problem won't be around in a year, but my reputation of how I dealt with it will." Whitney Cummings is a Los Angeles-based comedian, actor, writer, and producer. She came out with the comedy Two Broke Girls. She's headlined with all these different people. Her first one-hour stand-up special, Money Shot. Wait. I think I saw this. Okay, bye, Asha. I think I don't like this person. Do I like her? Let's see. I feel like I started watching that stand up and couldn't do it. I don't know though. She like extremely sexually explicit. I don't know, there's like not a lot of images. Where are we going? Image. I don't know, was it funny? Was it not? I can't remember. It was dumb. Well, why don't we look up her net worth and see if we should read it or not. Estimated net worth, $3.5 million. She struggles with body dysmorphia? Hi, Ein? Is that Ina Klein? Is that Ina Klein? Okay. So let's just read it. What is the book or books you've given most as a gift, or what are the 1 to 3 books that have greatly influenced your life? Her net worth is $3. So she says, Getting the Love You Want by Harville Hendrix. Love the book, hate the title. I didn't particularly care for that book. I did read that book and I did not like it. The next one is The Fantasy Bond by Robert W. Firestone. And The Female Brain by Luann Brizendine. That might be interesting to me. A weighted blankets. She uses a weighted blanket. That's interesting. I used to sell weighted blankets. Yeah, it seems like she's got a lot of mental instabilities. I have not read your book, Swagger. What's your book? She is a big proponent of equine therapy and white tattoos that nobody can see. Hi, Ferrari. What's up? Enter the Mind of Sonam. Oh, that's your book? Yeah, I've read that book. I wrote that book, actually. Oh, God. Her advice would be to figure out some kind of charitable element to whatever endeavor you undertake. We're not reading this. Hi, Vampire Vibe. How are you? Let's read Steve Aoki. Wait, Ed, was there someone else you said we should read? What about The Poker Player? Do you want me to read that one too? Steve Aoki has a quote that says, "I've realized that instead of following the trends, you want to identify the trends and then not follow them." Triggered. Steve Aoki is a two-time Grammy-nominated producer, DJ, entrepreneur, founder of Dim Mak Records, and designer of the contemporary menswear line Dim Mak Collection. I just know him as a DJ. He's a strange-looking guy. Daniel Negreanu, are you saying that we should read this? Oh, I'm live? I'm live. Are you live? Are we reconnected? Still dropping frames? Frames. We're back? We're back. Okay, we're back. Vampire Vibe, I answered you, but you might not have heard it. I don't know if we're back on Twitch yet, but I am live on Periscope, which is where most of the comments are coming in, and I'm also live on YouTube. So that's what I am reading out right now. It's back. Thank you, Ed. The quote he lives by is, quote, "by any means necessary." Basically, don't give up. It's like, actually, I just got a new book in the mail. Yeah, oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Ed. Yeah, I'll read it. And you yoga again. Hi, F401. Sorry for the crash, but I just got this book in the mail. I ordered this, I don't know, a week ago or so. It's called A Message to Garcia by Albert Hubbard. It's probably one of the shortest books I've ever read. It's extremely compact. This was one of the books in the Prosperity Bible that I actually really liked, and I actually bought myself. And it was on my wish list, but I bought it for myself anyway. And I mean, even the letters are huge. It's a tiny, tiny, tiny book. And the basic concept is if they wanted to get a message to Garcia, I forget the actual context of who Garcia is, but it's basically like back in the day when they didn't have internet and you needed to get a message to someone. It was really important. Like, actually, it might be like the British are coming, like Paul Revere. I think Garcia was like the guy who like told Paul Revere or something like that. And you want to be like that person. You want to be the person who will not let anything get in the way of their goals. When you decide that you're going to do something and you're on a mission, thank you, Vampire, for following me on Twitch, then you do it. You get it done. And you set yourself apart from the vast majority of people by not giving up early. And that's all. That's all I wanted to say. And it fits on the bookshelf nice and easily because it's so tiny. Is this a book review channel? Sometimes. Yeah, right now we're reading a book called Tribe of Mentors by Tim Ferriss. I read a new book every week, and then I do reviews and summaries on my newsletter, which I send every 4 months. So I only send 3 of those a year. Oh yeah, Dan, the other book. I just looked at Confederacy of Dunces earlier today. I didn't start it yet because I have other books in front of it, but that might be the one I read. I have one after this, and then I think that I'm going to read yours after that. I just have to double check. I'm agnostic. You're welcome, Poke Pikachu. So yeah, if you want to sign up for the newsletter, you can do that at femyoga.com right on the homepage. It says sign up for Fem Yoga's book reviews, and it's free. And I only send, like I said, 3 emails a year, and it's actually just book reviews and summaries. It's not like, you know, an email coming in every week trying to sell you on some new program that I have or anything like that. And it supports this channel and keeps content like this going. Awesome. Sorry, what was the name of that short book? A Message to Garcia. A Message to Garcia by Albert Hubbard. Hi, Bonnie. How are you? You're not only streaming on Twitch. Makes sense now. Yes, Vampire. Yeah, we're on Periscope and YouTube as well. Periscope's my main platform. We have right now about 35 people in the room. YouTube, we probably have no one. I just started broadcasting to YouTube and Twitch this year, just in January. So I'm figuring it all out. Hi, Erin. How are you? Okay. So yeah, by any means necessary. Oh, he's interested in Ray Kurzweil, which is the guy that argues for simulation theory and the idea that like artificial intelligence will take over the world, and he basically is like he uses a lot of I don't know a lot about this. I just know that anyone I know who follows Ray Kurzweil is basically like afraid of the advancement of technology and kind of thinks it's getting out of control, and that we're gonna basically succumb to the hands of artificial intelligence, I think. Or he's all about multiple universe theory, and I don't subscribe to his information as of yet. I'm open-minded to him being correct though, so just tell me what you think. Fitness or book reviews or whatever. I do yoga as well. I'm a yoga teacher. So I do a lot of stuff. I do 3 hours every day. I do food, I do drawing, I do reading, I do split screen interviews. We did a house party or house music scope right before this with one of my DJ friends. I do sometimes collaborative philosophy scopes with my husband. I mean, it's really just everything. Travel, walking, like everywhere. I tried to do yoga. Now I'm in a pretzel and I can't get out. I can't help you from here, unfortunately. You might need to consult with your doctor. Hey, Charlene, there's another fitness instructor, a personal trainer, and Pilates instructor named Charlene from England, and she just came in positively slim. I swear we're going to finish this book. We're almost done. Yeah, I figured this guy's pretty artistically inclined, so I don't have a ton. But this is interesting. He's interested in technology, too. It's kind of cool. Again, nothing super profound that I'm seeing here. So let's read our final person of the book, which was Ed's request, Daniel Negreanu. I don't know how to say it. Negreanu. Page 532. And that will complete Tribe of Mentors by Tim Ferriss. And he has a quote from Elbert Hubbard. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? That's so freaking weird. I've never heard of this guy in my life. Elbert Hubbard. Have you guys heard of this person? Not L. Ron Hubbard with Scientology. This is Elbert Hubbard, who wrote this book. This book's from like 1918 something. When's this book from? Does it even say? 1899. I don't know if that's true. Yeah, maybe it is. 1899 doesn't even say. What the heck kind of usefulness is this? It's really old, like early 1900s, and that's totally freaking me out. And I just talked about this book like 2 seconds ago. And I just learned about this book a few months ago. I've never heard of it before. It's so tiny. It's like this book is like such a tiny little piece of history. And now the quote from this Canadian poker player that Ed requested that we read about is quoting Elbert Hubbard, which says, "To avoid criticism, say nothing, do nothing, be nothing." 3 at the same time. Yes, Vampire Vibe. Hi, Swamp Donk. I like your name. I'm good. How are you? I'm just curious if that's actually in this book, because that would freak me out too. Ooh, Canadian, yes. Charlene is actually originally Canadian. Can I do a stream dedicated? Yeah, Ed, I am also amazed. We like Canadians? Yes, Wolf Poopy, I didn't know you were still here. Swagger, can you do, yeah, I've done a few streams about how awesome Sonam is actually already. I don't know if it's in here or not. Maybe not, but still pretty cool. You're Canadian, Wolf Poopy? Oh, you're Canadian. Jag? Jag? Is that you? Dan, is it Jag? If I guess right, will you guys tell me? See? Do you see that I'm wearing pants under my dress today? Pants. They're a great solution to showing your underwear to the world. Your favorite book to read is your own thoughts in your own mind. You know what, Vampire Vibe? I said that to my husband earlier. I was like, I have was it to my husband? I'm like, I have a hard time caring about other people's ideas. Like, I just want to explore my own thoughts and ideas most of the time. It's horrible. No guessing? Come on. Clothes are good. Clothes are good. Yes, they are good. They're very good. Especially for broadcasting live, because there's no editing that. You're just wolf poopy. Okay, fine. 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 Crazy. All right, so this guy, he's a professional poker player. He has accumulated more than $33 million in prize money. Cool. Thank you, Forrest. Wait, Forrest, you didn't get blocked. Thanks for the super hearts, Gareth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for the compliment, Forrest. Please do not say anything to get yourself blocked again. You have survived round 1 of the first level of hell. Okay. Oh my god, this guy's cool. I like him. Ed, how did you know this guy was cool? What is the book or books you've given most as a gift and why? Or what are 1 to 3 books that have greatly influenced your life? He says The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, which I know I have, but I don't know exactly where. Which is also another little tiny book. Do you guys see it? What? Am I blind? I don't know. That's weird. Thought I had that book. I did have it at one point. Oh, I see it. Hey, Asif. The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. This is bigger than Message to Garcia, but it's a pretty awesome book. The Four Agreements are: don't take anything personally, always be impeccable with your word, don't make any assumptions, and always do your best. It's an ancient Toltec wisdom book, I believe. Yes, a Toltec wisdom book. Boom! Yes, I love that book too. I've read it a few times. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I have not read that one. Books are your favorite? Well, Poopy, me too. Where do you purchase the Sonam Bible? femyoga.com. Click shop. Yes, vampire! Exactly! Oh my god, you fit in perfectly here. I don't insult you when I say that you remind me of Emily Cady and her great mind. I don't actually know who that is, Ferrari, but I appreciate your complimenting my brain. I don't get a lot of brain compliments on the internet, so thank you. I get some. I appreciate you guys for being kind, but I get a lot more physical appearance comments, which I wish that we could we'll do the flash thing. We'll just disguise me so we can just talk. Hola. All right, Vampire Vibe says, yeah, that's why sometimes if I read a book, it gets annoying the more the author takes you into his own mind and his personality when all I really am interested in is the subject matter and story, not the author. Exactly. I think I'm at my library like 3 days a week. It's like the beginning of Beauty and the Beast. Yes! That's like my favorite Disney princess is Belle because my brain is so big and great. I can't see what emoji you put before that eggplant, but thank you, Swagger. Yeah, I wrote about that in a book we just read recently. It was like some book about the keys to success, and it was written by a woman back in the early 1900s, and I was excited to read it because I'm like, ooh, like a book from before women really were writing books and really even had a voice, and the fact that she was reporting on success and how to be successful financially and otherwise, I was excited, and it was just like a bunch of stories from her life. I was like, I don't even know what that book was about, honestly. Thank you, Gary. Many publishers now think audiences want stories. Yeah, and they do, Charlene. Most people seem to enjoy that. Thank you, Wolf Poopy. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that, you guys. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think moderation is working, and I can't really kick, so we're gonna give him just one strike. We'll just act like he just got kicked. So, hi, Ethan H. Am I Princess Leia? I don't think so. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. Yeah, so Vampire, when I read books on here, I usually skip all the anecdotes. And you can even see, like, just take a look at how many words are actually on this page. Oh my god, Sodom, will you freaking stop? Should have made you a mod. Moderation's not working. Hi, Benji. Benji, did you know you almost broke the heart race the other day? Or the heart record? You sent 50,000 heart. Okay, reconnection successful. Starting to pick back up. We should be back now. Sorry that it crashed twice in one broadcast. That's such a pain. Oh, Mustafa, thank you for following me on Twitch. Hopefully we're slowly getting back connected here. Really sorry about that. I don't know what's happening. It just keeps happening to me. I gotta figure that out. I'm sorry. Okay. So the 4 agreements, yes. Mufasa. I killed Mufasa. Thank you, Ed. I'm sorry. Mike, if you leave the broadcast and come back in, you should be okay. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but if your picture's frozen, just leave and come back, and you should be good to go. So this is interesting. I like this because he asked the same question to all these people in the book, but everyone has a little different twist on it, and some are actually quite unique and interesting. I like it. Yeah, Benji, it's not the Wi-Fi, I don't think. I think it's just I don't know either. I think it's actually storage on my computer, which it's like a brand new computer, so. But all these videos that I do take up a lot of storage, and I'm probably a little behind on putting them all on the hard drive, but I did do it after I got back from Egypt, so it should be fine. I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure it out. You don't need to worry yourselves about that. Let's just finish this book before we crash again. What is one of the best or most worthwhile investments you've ever made? And he says, Daniel Negreanu says, I've invested in people I trust. My manager, Brian Balsbaugh, has become a great friend and confidant over the years, and it's been invaluable to have him as a sounding board for ideas. In addition to Brian, having a personal assistant who I overpay has allowed me to make better use of my free time. Negrano? Negrano? It's not spelled like that. Okay. Oh, we talked about this the other day, Ed. I talked about this with my husband, too. In the last 5 years, what new belief, behavior, or habit has most improved your life? And Daniel Negrano says, the realization that all events are neutral and I can choose how to react to them. I can choose to be a victim to my circumstances, or I can choose to stand responsible for how I handle my circumstances. The latter approach is a powerful place to come from, while being a victim is a helpless place to come from and is rarely productive. Thank you, Ed. I'm pretty sure I'm still not doing it right, but that's fine. What are bad recommendations you hear in your profession or area of expertise? In poker, the poker face is romanticized. It gives you the impression that to succeed in the game, you need to be stone-faced and emotionless, that all that matters are the numbers and the math, that emotion plays no role at the poker tables. But it's just not true. If we were robots, this approach would be optimal, but it's not realistic. A better approach is to acknowledge the emotions you're feeling as you either win or lose, and just be present to them. Stuffing away emotion or frustration at the poker tables isn't the way to go. It's kind of, I don't know, pointless. Okay. He has no data to back that claim up, that it would make any difference if you controlled your emotions or embraced them. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't affect your... I would think that controlling your emotions would be more beneficial to almost all life, relationships, business, poker, cooking, I mean, everything. Good, Swagger. I'm glad. I'm glad. Make sure you're saying no and not overcommitting and filling up your calendar with too many commitments. 100% responsibility. Take responsibility. Stop thinking that you're a victim. Self-responsibility is what my husband would say is the key to successful life. He wants more players to be weak so he can win. There we go, Ed. I like that idea. Essentialism, Daniel? Yes, agreed. So Tribe of Mentors by Timothy Ferriss. That is the end of that book. So I'll probably give it like 2 stars. It was okay. We learned a few, it was interesting. We learned that Ashton Kutcher is smart. That was probably my biggest takeaway from the whole book. And now I'm going to go eat pasta because I'm really, 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 really hungry. Thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. We've been doing extra content all week. I hope that this is filling up your love tank so that you don't feel sad that you didn't get to see me as much in Egypt. But you can also watch Sonam's replays because she did a lot of Egypt scoping there as well. Now I'm going to go. Oh, but first I want to say thank you to my super heart dearies. Thank you, Gareth, for sending super hearts. Thank you, Wolf Poopy, super hearts today and yesterday, which made you a sponsor and now a moderator, although moderation's not working. Is moderation working for other people? Can somebody let me know that? Sonam, thank you for the super hearts. Swagger loves you. And everyone who had to leave before I was able to say thank you. Our top contributor of today's broadcast, Mr. Kieran, Popcorn28, A5H, and Princess Sabrina. Thanks for all of the super hearts. What's happening right now? Nick, she said love tank. Bye, Mike. Wait, Ed, she said love tank. What's happening? Yeah, love tank. It's Mustafa. Thank you for following me on Twitch. Didn't you already follow me? Flash is going strong. Chris, is his moderation working? So a love tank is how you feel like you have love. Yeah, no, it's a thing. It's from this book. Well, it's not from this book, but it's from the book that this is based off of, which is The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. Yeah, he calls it a love tank. If you think of it like a fuel tank, if you're not feeling love, then your love tank is empty. If you think of it like that. But to fill it back up so that you feel loved and you feel content and more productive and more resilient and confident, so forth, then how full is your love tank, right? Yes, my scope did go good. Thank you, Chris. I will see you later. Some say it does work. But everyone communicates love in a different way. Bye, Peter. Always full like a Tesla. Is a Tesla always full? I don't think so. It's overflowing. Oh, that's so cute. Hey, who just sent me monies? Who did that? Who is that? Who are you? Reveal yourself. We just got $20. Oh, actually, okay. It was somebody bought the ebook. I don't even know who it is. But thank you for buying my ebook. So I have an ebook, if you guys don't know. It's $20, and it's called How to Make Money on Periscope. It's applicable to other live platforms as well, but it's specifically for Periscope. And you can go to femyoga.com and click shop, and you'll see the book right there at the top. How to Make Money on Periscope for $20. Swagger. So thanks for the super hearts. Thank you for the sponsorships. Thank you for the book sales, the merchandise sales, signing up for my newsletter, subscribing to my YouTube channel, following me on Instagram and Twitter, and just making my days and life so much better. Fem Yoga Taylor everywhere. Thank you, Eunice, for all of the hearts. This person, Sabrina, Benji, Swagger, Dan, Wolf Poopy, thank you so much. This analogy is stretching. Oh, the tank? What do you mean it's stretching? That's not stretching. It makes perfect sense. So if your love language is quality time, you probably enjoy watching Periscope broadcasts like this. And when I'm not here, you might think I'm not loving you anymore, but I do. I still love you. Don't worry. Platonically. How's your weekend been so far? It's been good, but I'm going to go because I'm really hungry. Remember, you're all worthy of being loved and feeling comfortable in your own skin. This has been A Moment in Time with Taylor. Thanks for watching.